we've listened to a lot of these flamenco songs now, and I've come to the conclusion that it is your profile that has inspired all of them. I give you a toast. I toast for you the wonderful chance accident that put us on adjoining stools at the Ritz Bar. And you haven't told me yet. You haven't told me what brought you to Sevilla, Consuelo.
I'm sorry, Kelly. Camarero.
Sí, señorita.
Una botella de champaña, de la mejor. Y la pongo en mi cuenta, ¿sí?
Sí, mucho gusto.
I'd be delighted to buy you a bottle of champagne. We'll put it right on the bill.
You're upset.
No, I'm not. After all, champagne is the name of the evening. And, perish the cost, I just won't write quite as many postcards home is all.
Is that what brought you to Sevilla? Postcards?
No, of course not. You brought me here.
But, Kelly, we just met this afternoon.
That's a small detail, after all. I've always dreamed of coming to Sevilla, and the girl in the dream always looked like you.
You're so romantic. You must have Latin blood.
My maternal grandfather spent a great deal of time in Peru.
Tell me about Peru.
No, you tell me about you.
Oh, no, Kelly.
San Juan Regal del año 55. The best.
Excelente. ¿Puede llevarla a ese señor que está solo de mi parte?
Sí, ¿por qué no?
Gracias.
No. The ladies sent it to you. Lady there.
I'm sorry, but I have to go.
Well,
It has been a lovely evening.
Well, listen, who is he? Is he a family friend or what?
I have never met him before in my life, but I adore him.
Queen to Rook 3.
That's what it says. Queen to R3.
Mm-hmm. Well, now that means that Leonovich is attacking my queen Rook's pawn.
Well, don't panic. You've got 3 days to mail your move back to Moscow.
Yeah. It's a very fine move. There's only one thing, though, man. See, when you're playing by correspondence against another, Russian agent, and look at that, man. He's probably got the whole counterintelligence department looking over his shoulder.
While Washington has all the confidence in the world in you, Scotty.
Take a hike. How about if I move to Rook 5?
Sure. Then he comes right back with his rook to the King 7, and you've had it.
Yeah, but man, see, I hate to go on the defensive. Okay. I'll just move my bishop to... Hey! What you doing back so early? How'd you do?
How'd it go? How'd you make out with Consuelo?
Well, in point of fact, I didn't.
What happened?
I don't know, but from the sharp feeling about my kneecaps, I think I blew the assignment.
Pentagon's not going to be happy if that girl turns out to be the Matahari we think she is.
Yeah, but Mr. Barnes, I'm telling you, I was working beautifully, turning on and psyching with my usual charm and wit, the best I know how. And the girl was just responding, and everything was just, and I thought bang, she dropped me so fast and went right to a little, he was an American. Little bit of a guy with big glasses, big lapels like this, about yay high. Hold it, just exactly the kind of a guy that you would find handing out the lemonade at the Sunday school picnic.
Back up a minute, Kelly. What was his name?
I don't know what his name was. What do I know what his name was?
Well, how tall would you say he was?
He was about 5'6", with a foot of lifts on.
Uh-huh. This the man?
Yeah.
And you let Consuelo sit down with him just like that.
Well, yeah.
Get back to that nightclub and get him out of there.
Now?
Now.
Oh, come on. How am I going to... What am I supposed to do? Wrap him up in a tablecloth and...
I don't care. Just do it. Just get him away from that girl fast. If you have to kidnap him, get him away from her.
Come on, Kel. I'll help you whip up on the little guy.
Yeah, I've seen you whip up on the little guys before. You're good at that. Sure, little tiny elves in Hong Kong. Yeah, he's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Cat with the girl in the dark hair.
That's him, huh?
That's him in all his glory.
Cat makes Casper Milquetoast look like Captain Marvel, man.
Go ahead, remind me all about it. Okay, what do you say, Plan X?
Plan X.
Yeah, X.
Talking about Plan X. You don't give me no letters. Tell me what you want me
How
to do.
come every time I give you one of the hippie things, you've embarrassed me?
Why?
Now, Plan X, all right, is where we both, well, one of us messes up. Remember?
Well, that's Plan Y, man.
Not Plan Y, I said X.
Well, listen, it was Y, though, this time.
Thank you, George. How about this one over here, if you don't mind, please?
You can imagine my embarrassment when I discovered that you were not Carlos after all. But at least it isn't a total loss, is it?
Oh, no. It's such a pleasure to have your company, Miss de Cordoba.
Call me Consuelo.
All right. You can call me Herbie if you like.
Oh, I'd like that very much, Herbie. Herbie Rimstead. It has a sound to it.
Thank you. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
What?
I'm 35 minutes late.
For what?
My pill. I should have taken one at 11.
Are you sick?
Oh, no. Just low blood pressure.
Oh, here, wash it down with this.
Hey, waiter, come on. We were here first.
Hey, come on.
Well, we were.
Si, senor, right away.
Well, if it isn't my old long-lost girlfriend from early in the evening. How you doing, sweetheart? Found a live one, eh? Terrific. Sir, she's a wonderful girl. You must one day get her to show you her, track shoes.
Hey, Cal, will you cool it, man? She's not interested in you anymore. She's not interested, so cool it.
Well, all I'm saying is that I'm not interested. I was once, until I felt the track shoes pass right over my face and the pits in my eyeballs made me say, oh, the pain of it. Yes, sir. Can I help you? Would you like something to eat, sir?
Your order, sir.
One manzanilla and one milk, please.
Yes, sir.
Well-chilled, please. If I want room temperature, I'll ask for bread and butter.
You all will have to excuse my friend here. You see, he has a trick brain, and whenever he uses it, sometimes it falls out on him.
Is that right?
Yes, it is right, man. Listen, I want to tell you about the wonderfulness of your mouth.
Oh, no kidding? Is that a fact?
Yes, it's very large and very loud. If you don't believe me, you can ask anybody from here to Granada.
I hate when people talk loud.
I think we should leave. Camarero.
No, whenever, Charlie. Hit it.
Certainly.
Plan X.
I'll tell you what, my friend, your humor for the evening has escaped me temporarily. If you don't like my mouth, why don't you just take a couple of laps around the city? How does that picture strike you?
When I get a picture of your teeth spread all over this dance floor, smiling.
Ho, ho! That's a beautiful one,
right,
folks.
fellow American.
That's
please.
all right, Morty. I think I can handle this guy without any help. Thank you very much.
Rimstead. Herbert W. Rimstead.
Herbert, don't get involved.
I think it's a marvelous suggestion.
I'm sure this can be settled intelligently.
Intelligently,
Yeah, and that leaves you out.
I'll give you an...
Che brutto, che bestia!
Hey!
Leave him alone, don't touch
no
it.
Kidding. No,
Hey, senor.
Hey, Herbie, are you all right, Herb?
Herb, hey, man, take his legs or something, will you? Let's get him some fresh air.
I'll give you the...
Okay.
Let's take
That's
this.
beautiful.
There we go.
No kidding, Consuelo. I'd never forgive myself, and I wouldn't be able to sleep nights unless I looked after him. You understand, sweetheart?
I understand.
Right. Okay. It's all right, folks. It's a little mistake, but just go on with your dinners. So, this is Rimstead.
Herbert W.
I'll be darned. Well, that brings me to my second question. Who's Rimstead?
Doesn't strike a bell, huh?
Nope.
Looks like you boys are a little behind in your homework.
Okay, Barnes, that's enough with the big deal. Who is the guy?
One of the biggest threats to American security in the world today,
One of the biggest threats.
if not the biggest.
Mama. 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 Mama.
Ha! 50. 21. Just a minute. 52, 52, 52, 52, 52, 52, 52, 52, 52, 52, 52, 52, 50. Oh, it's
Hi.
you.
How you feeling?
You're interrupting my deep breathing exercises.
Well, don't let me interfere with you. You can just continue. I just want to check and see how you're feeling.
Fine, that's very kind of you.
Mm-hmm. Listen, Kel and I, we want to apologize for what happened last night. We've been kicking ourselves around the block.
Oh, that's okay. I really had no business interfering.
Well, yes, you did, you see, but Kelly and I, we were just too dumb-minded, stupid to understand the whole thing. And don't think we're not going to apologize to your date.
Oh, Consuela.
Yes.
Do you know where she is? Do you know where I can reach her?
Well, no, right now, not right now, but if we see her, we certainly will apologize.
Oh, I see.
But that shouldn't interfere with an operator like yourself, especially here in a swinging city like Sevilla.
Oh, well, I really hadn't thought about it.
Well, okay. Listen, I'll let you get back to your exercise and making a Superman out of yourself. And don't take any wooden olives. 53.
Gracias.
De nada.
58. 59. Ha! 60.
How is he this morning?
Well, he's doing all right. He's a little hung up on Consuela, but other than that, he's in perfect health. Of course, no, he's not really. Perfect health is mostly Ginger Dandy, and he isn't.
What's so funny?
Listen, Frank, I'm sorry, man, but I hate to be out of line, but I cannot get a picture of him as a national security risk, that's all.
Okay. Here it is, then. Up to 3 weeks ago, Rimstead was chief filing clerk in our nuclear counter-response division.
I see, one of those faceless little people walking around in the half-light of the Pentagon sub-basement, huh?
Right. Faceless. A total nonentity, and yet, as is so often the case, a man privy to top-secret information that could well affect the course of history.
If the enemy had the access to such knowledge and chose to use it, right?
Bingo.
That man won silver bullet.
All right, so what happened 3 weeks ago?
He got replaced.
By a bigger and better filing clerk.
Not quite. A bigger and better computer. Rimstead's job was eliminated. An efficiency move. His department was totally computerized.
Listen, do you have a Spanish omelet? No Spanish omelet. That's, you guys got no national pride, right? Well, listen, bring me the executive breakfast. Appreciate you. My mother asked me to bring back a recipe for a Spanish omelet. You don't have anything to bring back?
All right, listen, now about Herbie. Couldn't the Pentagon find him some kind of job, a broom, anything?
Better. They offered him a promotion to take charge of another department. But he refused. He didn't want to leave his beloved filing cabinets.
So he decided to leave the Pentagon and take his well-filled brain on a little trip, huh?
Frankly, we don't know what he's up to, but we do know he needs looking after.
For his own good, of course.
That's about the size of it.
Enter two of America's great den mothers in residence. Kelly Robinson, Alexander Scott, who will be the best friends that Herbie has ever met or had, right? That's it.
It's top priority, boys. Forget everything else. Your new assignment is to stick to Rimstead like glue and keep him away from Consuela. It's a cinch she's working for the other side.
Well, the best procedure there is not to give her a chance to operate at all. Herbie's the kind of guy that gets hung up on a chick like Consuela. Then what we do is we introduce him to a girl who's even juicier.
Well, that's right. We'll bring in a well-stacked competition of our own to keep old Herbie happy.
That's right. She will keep Herbie so dazzled with the brilliance of her work that he won't even get a chance to think about Consuela.
We'll find a hand-picked maiden that is a filing clerk's dream.
Yeah. But who?
Uma.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say when I was so rudely interrupted. Hey, wait a minute. I got it. Sits in the consulate, on the second floor, the third door down. She got a little mini skirt, purple stockings. Ellie Clarkson.
All right, there he is, the little guy with the glasses. See him?
Him?
Yeah,
That's Rimstead?
that's Rimstead. Now listen, you went to North High School in Great Neck, right? You know all about him, right?
Well, I should. I stayed up all night memorizing his dossier.
It was wonderful, honey. Now listen, the important thing is steam his glasses. Steam his glasses as they have never been steamed before.
Right,
It's
so-
important to do
Okay,
it.
now let's go. Give us 2 minutes. Hey, Herb.
Hey.
Herbie Rimstead.
Hey, Herb.
Hi.
Oh,
How
hi.
are you? Listen, Herbie, I hope you're still talking to me after last night. I mean, I really was kind of out of line, and I'm sorry, really.
Oh, don't be silly. As I already told Mr. Scott, I already forgot all about that.
Hey, well, that's a relief. Listen, yeah, come on, let me buy you a drink anyway, just to solve my conscience, sort of. Well, how about it?
Yeah, come on, we'll make a whole night of it, man. Go out on the town, you know.
Well, gee, that's really nice of you, gentlemen.
Well, we can take you. We'll go to the Lalou where we
The
stayed
same
last
restaurant.
time.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Herbie.
Okay, good.
Herbie Rimstead. Well, Herbie, of all places to run into you.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, it's me, Ellie Clarkson from Great Neck, Long Island. Me, Ellie.
Well, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, just fine. Oh, well, I can't tell you how good it is to see a familiar face.
Me?
That adorable face. Oh, Herbie.
Oh, permit me. This is Miss Ellie Clark, Mr. Scott, and Mr. Kelly.
Oh, hello, how do you do?
Hi.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, certainly not. No, we were just, all three of us were going to go out and have a little drink. Would you care to join us?
Oh, no, I couldn't really.
Oh, come on. I'm sure you.
Well,
Good.
okay.
That's right. Just consider your arm twisted.
Funny how a girl has to come to Spain to weasel a date out of her favorite picture in the whole entire scrapbook.
Well.
Okay, come on, gang.
I hate to admit this, Miss Clarkson,
Oh,
but
it's Ellie. You don't really remember me, do you?
frankly, no.
Oh, how could you? I admired you from afar.
Oh, baby. I can't understand why I don't remember you.
Oh, well, actually, I was 2 years behind you in high school, but we used to wait at the same bus stop. Oh, not that you had time to remember me with all your extracurricular activities and all.
What kind of extracurricular activities?
Well, debating society, biology club, boys high Y. I knew them all by heart.
Bunsen burners, don't forget the Bunsen burners. That's my chemistry club. I was recording secretary.
You too, huh? I was in chemistry myself. Got a letter in chemistry. 100-yard explosion.
That's funny. Oh,
A load of the explosion waiting in the corner over there.
Oh, yes.
oh, Herbie. If you knew how many times I used to look into Miss Fedley's geometry class, hoping to see you at the blackboard.
I was good in geometry.
Oh, you were good. You were good.
Hey, here come the goodies.
All right, wait till you taste the pie, man. It's really...
Really, my dear, I don't know I could ever be so clumsy.
I hear tomato really stains.
Yeah.
Oh. Water. It will take it right out.
Ellie, wait. Ellie. Ellie, come back. Oh, man, what a mess.
Get a cap for the young lady.
Gracias, señor.
This is so embarrassing. Poor Herbie. Can you ever forgive me?
Oh, please, Consuelo. I know you didn't mean it.
Perhaps you can join me at my table for a drink while I write a check to cover the dry cleaning. Let me do that much at least. Yes?
Oh, well, all right. I guess Ellie would appreciate the gesture.
And
Excuse
then,
me.
and then we could talk. Somehow, after all this, I feel like talking.
Oh, that's a terrific idea. Listen, we'll all go over and sit down and we can all talk. I'm not talked out. Are you talked out,
No,
Jay?
I'm just trying to break out of my shell.
All right.
I'm so sorry, but as you can see, there is no room. I only have a table for two.
Oh, yes, so indeed you do. Well, perhaps we'll just stay over here and sulk or something like that.
Can you ever forgive me? Yes?
I got it.
This was an excellent year. You remember this year? What do you think?
I guess you'll have to open it.
All right. Oh, Herb. There you go again, Herb. Oh, he's falling down. Come on, Herb. Up you come now. Tell you what, honey. Send a check for the cleaning, and we'll call it square.
Did you check with Ellie?
Yes, I certainly did. She's fine. She'll never talk to me again, but she's fine. How's our man Rip Van Winkle doing?
Well, he's coming around. Slowly but unsurely.
Well, he really believes old Consuelo's hung up on him.
She never gives up, you know?
Well, neither do we, man. And we're not going to take any more chances either. From now on, he gets to pick his own dream girl.
He's going to join us soon.
Isn't that wonderful?
Mama. Mama. Mama.
You don't have an old bottle.
No, don't start with that now. Don't start with it.
Calling for his mother. Why don't you get him some milk in a bottle?
You know we have a deadline.
Yes.
Herbert Rimstead is no ordinary assignment. The information he has is invaluable.
I know.
Then what seems to be your problem? Rimstead has been replaced by his government. He's a bitter man. You are a beautiful woman.
A man's defection is not easily bought. It's a matter of time.
How much time?
Perhaps by tomorrow. Tomorrow night.
All right. Otherwise, I will have to consider that you have failed. And I do not wish to consider that, Consuela. Neither do you.
It's just a question of getting him away from his two friends.
Yes. Mr. Scott and Mr. Robinson. Agents, of course, you know. I could be of some help there.
No. Violence is no way to that little man's heart.
And no violence. That is, unless necessary. And that, my dear, is up to you.
You feeling better now?
Boy, Herb, you know, I feel terrible about this. It seems like I've just wrecked your vacation single-handed.
Oh, that's okay. I've had a lot of fun.
You like Spain, huh?
Oh, yes. It's a wonderful place for a man to let his spirit run free.
Level with us now. What was it with you? A busted heart or broken marriage, or what was it?
No, I lost my job. I was replaced by a machine. Can you imagine that? A machine. Still can't believe it. I came here to prove to myself once and for all that I was better than any machine that was ever built. Prove that I'm a man. Spain is romantic, so...
So you came here looking for your dream girl?
Yeah.
Well, at least you got... I mean, you do have one, don't you? I mean, dream girl like that. What does she look like?
Well, she's pretty.
It's good thinking.
But that's not the most important thing.
Pretty and everything, but she also got to be well built, right?
He's a built man.
Well, sure, that too, but the most important thing is she has to be kind and understanding. Somebody I can talk to.
Intelligent.
Oh, yes, that goes without saying. She has to like to go to museums and art galleries. Well-read. Has to be well-read.
Yeah, Shakespeare, Tolstoy, Keats, Hemingway.
Edgar Allan Poe. She has to be especially crazy about Edgar Allan Poe. That's the thing with me.
Edgar Allan Poe, huh?
The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door.
Oh, your friends are right. You aren't too much.
I like to think so.
Herbie,
Consuela!
my car is outside. We can go out the back door.
Huh?
Please, Herbie, I have to see you.
Oh, but my date, I can't just go off and...
Please, Herbie, I'm in trouble.
In trouble?
Yes, because of you.
Me? Oh, well, all right. I just hope everybody will understand.
Here's a blonde.
He's not here. He's not with you either.
What?
Herbie, I can't find him anywhere.
You gotta be kidding.
No, we were dancing and all of a sudden, gone.
Wait, later, baby. Hey, look, guess who? The back exit there.
Oh, boy.
Gee, Consuela, when you said you were in trouble, I thought it was something important.
A heart that's been torn to pieces. Isn't that important enough for you?
I don't think I know what you mean.
Herbie, try to understand. I'm in love with you.
You're in love with me?
Madly. I am terrified of this feeling I have for you.
Consuela, do you really mean that?
Now you know why I had to see you. Be kind to me.
Oh, yes.
Great Neck. Is that the name of a city?
No, it's a peninsula that sticks into Long Island Sound. I think the Indians named it.
Indians?
Oh, not anymore. It's a perfectly safe place now. Very beautiful, too. You'll like it very much.
I will cook for you.
Why? My mother cooks.
Tell me more about Great Neck.
Oh, it was a wonderful place to grow up. It's only 17 miles from New York City. Imagine being only 45 minutes from the public library and the Museum of Natural History.
I guess you'll be going back soon, no?
Oh, no, I don't mind staying out late tonight.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant. I meant to the United States. Aren't you going back to your job with the government? No?
Oh, no, not anymore. Matter of fact, I don't know what my plans are.
It is a beautiful spot, no?
Oh, yes, beautiful. Very peaceful.
Herbie, did you have many girls before me?
Oh, no, not really. There was a Miss Garfwine in Central Filing. We used to walk down the hall together.
I'm sure she was very beautiful.
Well, she was taller. There was never anything between us. She was very tall.
Herbie, look into my eyes.
I don't know what got into me.
We'll go to my apartment now. We light a fire.
I know how to do that.
Good. Vámonos.
Like my apartment. It's very close to the house of Don Juan. Don Juan is a very romantic chapter for the history of Sevilla.
Oh, I know. I read all about it in my guidebook.
I couldn't be out of petrol.
Maybe you flooded it. Try it again.
Ay, ¿quién lo iba a saber?
Maybe you better take a look. Engines are really quite simple. It's just a matter of getting your nomenclature down pat. Hey, that's funny.
What is it?
The rotor's missing from the distributor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cal, what's the matter? Can't you return a simple distributor cap without tripping over your own feet?
You!
Oh, I believe this is what you're looking for, my dear. You take it, and you take him, and I'll get the car.
Consuela.
Consuela?
Whatever happened to Mama?
I think.
Boy.
Hi, Herb. Guess who?
You ready to get up yet, huh?
Well, get up slow now. Here's your specs.
There you are.
Don't bump into anything.
Okay.
Okay, fellows. No more games, okay? I mean, I just don't think my head can take any more.
Well, now listen, Herbie. I realize we've made a few mistakes, but it's not fair to say, well, what are you talking about, no more games?
Don't you think I know what the score is? Don't you think I know how valuable a man with my knowledge is to the enemies of our country? Don't you think I know exactly what you're up to? And Consuela, and Ellie, and the rumba dancer? Well, it certainly was fun while it lasted. Don't you think I know exactly who you are? Alexander Scott and Kelly Robbins. Signed as undercover agents May the 15th and August 12th of 1964, respectively. Cover, international tennis competitor and traveling companion. Salaries at the G4 level, payable monthly by cash deposited in bank accounts along with expense per diem. I handled your records in central filing.
He knows. The man knows.
Yes, indeed he does. Herbie, what was the reason then for this gross masquerade? This charade that you... What were you putting us on for?
Well, I'm sorry, but there's something you'll have to understand. See, a man like me, a man with my looks, a man like me, well, you just don't know what it means to me to have a girl like Consuela make such a big fuss over me, even if it is just a big act.
Come on.
No, please. It's a fact of life, and I accept it. I don't have much of a way with women. I never have. Oh, one more thing, gentlemen. In order to spare my aching head any more discomforts, let me assure you that my loyalty was never at stake. Just my masculine instinct.
Well, Herbie, we just didn't want them to get out of line. Now, surely you can understand that.
Well, of course.
All right, listen, we'll give you a call first thing in the morning. Other than that, just cool it, all right?
Thank you for...
Gentlemen, please, get your hands in the air. Stop him!
Was he having a bad run of luck?
Идите! Скоро!
Well, let's be more than make up for it.
Hey,
What?
have you got a plan?
No.
Try.
Try what?
Well, try to think of a plan. It's your turn, you know.
Have some breakfast. When we were kids, we used to shave ice and put them inside and mash them all up like that and then suck the juice out through the ice.
Listen.
What?
We must have a plan soon because we are expendable.
But how do you...
Our Rimstead is not.
We're expendable and Rimstead is not? Now, I'm glad that you feel that way. I know that's official policy, but...
Well, it's true. That's what the department said.
Yeah, but that's what Rimstead says, not what I said.
All right.
We get out.
Why don't you look out the window
What for?
so we can see what's on the other side?
Just a patch of blue. Oh, what if we find out what's on the other side, then what? Will we have a plan?
Yes. We will definitely have a plan.
All right. Come on, then. Okay, then. Let's have it, then. Alley-oop.
What are you talking about, alley-oop?
Alley-oop.
No good.
What?
It's my turn to get on top.
Don't be silly. Come on, now, alley-oop. Don't make me stand here holding it up in the air.
Let me break out of a place. You're always climbing up on me.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
gonna get out of here first this time.
Listen, Alexander. You know why that is, don't you? All right. Yeah, go right in there. Let's just straighten yourself. Are you going to eat that thing while I'm trying to climb up on this wall?
Might as well. I can't dance.
I think it's too high anyway, man. All right, here we go. That's a little bit low.
Don't set me on fire.
Safe. And you weren't. I'll be alive. Oh, one more. In. Up it.
Are you on me? Are you on me?
CC.
Are you on me?
CC.
Okay.
Wait.
Not in my hair.
There we go.
Get your foot in
Easy
my
on
hair.
yourself. Over. Come over.
Huh?
Come over to your left. Keep coming.
How am I doing?
Keep coming. You're beautiful. I'm lousy up here, but you're beautiful. All right, hold it. Back up just a trifle.
You're kidding.
No, back up yourself. That's it. Hold it right there.
See
All
anybody?
right, hold still. I got to...
You see anything?
No, man, it's too high. Go back. I'm sorry to have troubled your backbone in this fashion.
I should
All right,
work
just back
with
out. Back out.
Darn. Listen. You know what?
Give me a piece of this.
You know what?
What?
We need a ladder. If we could get a ladder.
Well, we got a bunch of stone walls. I tell you what, let's break them all down and build some stairs. How about that? Come on, just settle down and have yourself some more breakfast here. For yourself. That's nailed down tighter than a tick. Here we go.
You can't eat the breakfast, man.
What?
You cannot eat breakfast.
Why not?
Because this is going to build us a mountain, you see, to the window.
True. Okay.
And now crown the mountain vitamin C.
Okay, come on. Listen. Oh, man. That stuff really got to my back. Will you be careful of my mountain? Fred, you hit it. Ready?
Ready?
Nice crouch now.
Nice, just nice.
Okay.
All right.
Hit
You
it.
ready? Never catch a cold running up that mountain.
You better believe it.
Here we go.
Usually when we want orange juice, we slice them first, and then we put them in a machine. Oh, never mind. Listen, you know, if we had a bunch of eggs, and we could stick them inside with straws, and we could open a stand or something. Nah. Well, you made a terrific try, I thought.
Well, gentlemen, I see that you have been keeping yourselves well occupied.
Well, how do you do, Mr. Beardface?
Sokolov. Nikolai Sokolov. I deal in imports, exports.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll have some breakfast. Won't you join us?
You have failed.
What on earth is he talking about?
Please, Mr. Scott. We both know that you're looking after Mr. Rimstead. Showed a definite lack of professional skill. And I'm certain that your associates at the Pentagon would agree.
Well, that is assuming if Herbie will cooperate.
Believe me, I think he will be most anxious to cooperate. Come this way. Eventually, we have much to talk about. What about? Your life history? The life history of your fellow agents? The current disposition of your country's spy apparatus? Actually, the same questions you would be asking if you were holding the gun. Come.
I sure wish I had a nickel for every time we'd been asked those questions by different guys. Don't you?
Now,
Telling you, you're wasting your time.
we shall see.
My mother always said I was stubborn, and she was right.
Take these.
Well, listen, this is a better room to get locked in anyway.
I take it everybody knows everybody else.
Gilly, Scott.
Hey, Herbie.
I'm sorry, fellas. It's my fault. Little Herbie, the mouse who wanted to be a lion.
You roared pretty good, Herbie.
I was just telling the gentleman, it won't do any good to cause me unnecessary pain. I refuse to tell you anything.
Believe me, you will talk.
I don't think so.
You will talk. If you permit me to illustrate.
My pain threshold, very high. I remember once during my senior year in high school. No, my junior year. I was on the debating team. Broke my leg.
Well, the ladies come to gloat.
Seems silly, doesn't it? A debater breaking his leg, but I did. I fell off the podium into the orchestra pit. Broke it in 3 places. When I got up, indeed, I finished my extemporaneous statement. I still remember the topic. Resolved.
Talk now!
Resolved the communist threat.
You will talk if I have to crush your fingers like grapes!
Stop it!
Consuela! Consuela!
Beautiful, sweetheart.
Who's got the keys for these things?
Arturo there.
Consuelo, what are you doing?
Helping the men I love.
Consuela.
Release him.
Is that really you?
Yes, Herbie. I've had much time to think. This great neck of yours sounds really like a marvelous place. If it brings such men like you into the world, I'd like very much to see it. Oh, my poor brave Herbie.
Did you really mean what you said about wanting to see Great Neck?
Oh, yes, Herbie. Yes, yes, yes.
Wow. Wait till I write Mother to start looking for her own apartment.
Herbie, I love you.
I know.
I still say, pawn to the rook 5.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what Leonovich would want me to do, man.
What are you yelling about? You notice always when you yell, that means you're losing?
I'm not losing. Nobody's losing. I may be playing badly, but I'm not losing. Answer the door.
Come in. Hey.
Hello.
Just us?
Well, you guys ready to leave for the airport already?
Mr. Barnes has a car waiting.
Your Pentagon is most efficient. I have never seen anyone so eager to fly a girl for 3,000 miles just to listen to her life story.
By the way, Kelly, I brought this for you. It's sort of a remembrance.
Hey, well, gee, that's very nice, Herb.
You don't like it?
Hey, come on. I didn't say I didn't like it. Don't be silly. Of course, it's very nice. Let me see.
Come on, darling. Let him have it.
Yeah. All right.
How to do? Hello, hello, hello. Listen. Now, repeat after me. Say, Mama. Mama.
Mother.
No. Mama.
Mom.
Beautiful.
More sweet potato pie, Kelly.
More. Now, honestly, Mom, no kidding. I don't think I
Yeah.
could possibly have another, well, maybe a tiny little nibble.
Watch a man turn into a giant pig.
All right.
I bet
Never
you
seen
don't
it.
get sweet potato pie in homecoming.
No, ma'am. I tell you, listen, I'll just take this small whatever's left. You see. Aren't you going to have any, Mom?
Later.
You're not? Oh, okay.
Next time you boys give me time to prepare, instead of dropping in unexpected like this, and I'll really cook you a meal.
Yeah. Just no more of these little snacks, right?
I'm sorry that we didn't get a chance to give you more notice, Ma, but Philadelphia was just added to the itinerary at the last second.
I'm so glad you came.
You feeling all right?
All right, I guess, son. Little headache is all. The excitement of seeing you both.
Well, listen, what we should have done is we should have gone out for, what do you call it, brunch. And next time, that's what we're going to do.
I enjoy cooking for my boys, Kelly. You know that.
All right, listen, we'll save everything for later. All that talk's for later, okay?
And you get some rest, because we got a big night ahead. We're taking you out.
Maybe that's best. I'll feel better after dinner.
Yeah, you just go on and lie down and leave those dishes. Now, you leave them for Joe when she comes in. She's dating now. Isn't that
All
awful?
grown up. Isn't that wonderful? You tell her to break her date for tonight, because she's coming with us.
Goodbye, boys.
All right. Okay.
Alexander?
Yes, ma'am.
You button up now. Don't you get a chill. See that he does, Kelly.
I will, Ma.
Tell him to tell me to...
Don't, Charles. Don't.
You did fine, Mama. You just keep up the good work. And nobody get hurt.
Partner, they went that way.
Oh, I know it. I'm a tracker. Come out, Marvin. Some wise guy spoiled it.
Some wise guy spoiled it. Now, where was he when there were no buildings to be hiding around?
Well, I imagine he was the same place you were when this was all still Germantown.
Yeah. You know, man, Tommy and I, we used to have one heck of a time around here. One time we had a gunfight, lasted 17 and a half hours.
Is that right? And then what?
Well, it was a tie, because my mom called me, we had to go to dinner. But Tommy and I, boy,
Marv.
we used to spend time just hiding from each other. We had some of the greatest hiding places in the world, man. Some hiding places I bet you none of these kids know about right today.
Oh, man, kids always find out the new hiding places from the old ones.
Not hardly now.
Good boys, Mama. They listen to you. They're going away.
Now, will you tell us what you want from us?
You got any suggestions? All you do is wait. Easy and nice till the man gets here. And then you can ask him all your questions.
Morning, sir. Wonderful. Now, Mr. Robinson, Mr. Scott, room 430. I wonder if you have any messages for us?
No, sir.
Oh, no messages, then perhaps a package. We're expecting a package.
Unless one just arrived, I'll check the bell, Captain.
Me. Okay.
Well, Charlie, anything for
This is the wrong hotel, man.
For what? Fine, bring it right up.
This is the wrong hotel. It's like the Hilton or something. We should have sent someplace like this. Home.
Only arrived a few minutes ago.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
You don't have any sweet potato pie. Westchester 71, East Stroudsburg 74, Lehigh 72, Muhlenberg 78, Cortland 76. Iona whipped Lafayette, man. 65-58.
Beautiful.
Hold it.
What are you doing?
What? Don't hide the thing under the bed, man. That's the easiest place in the world for somebody to look, now.
You're very helpful at this hour. Thank you very much. Well, what about... I would take one of these two lamps, and we'll hollow out the base and put a false bottom on it. Put it right in there.
No. See, man, that's too difficult. See, nobody will find it there. Now, all we want to do is test our cover, man. Now, you've got to be reasonable.
Right. Well, I like to be reasonable at all times. Now, what is not too hard and not too easy?
Give me it.
Certainly. Why didn't I think of it? Right in the top drawer.
Oh, good, Herman.
In your sock.
In the sock. Used to hide stuff here all the time when I was a kid. Used to hide my pimple ball, my bean shooter, my root to peg knife, everything.
Uh-huh. And
everybody'd find it, even my mom.
That's right. Well, how come you kept hiding it there all the time if everybody kept finding it?
Well, because I figured they'd figure that I would never hide it there again, you see. But they kept looking in there and finding it all over again. See, people always feel more intelligent when they find things like in the socks, not under the bed.
Yes, let's see. In the sock. No, that's very good.
All right, now get off the bed.
Make a nice cup of coffee. You hear me? Who is it?
Thank you, Justin.
Tommy Merrill.
Hello, Mom. Joe, hey. Girl, you, really growing up, aren't you?
You're the man?
Ah, Joe, what do you want to call me that for? Sit down. Relax. We'll talk about this like old friends.
Old friend. Suppose you start the talking by explaining why. This man's been here scaring the life out of us all day.
Chester? Chester, have you been rude to my friends?
Not me, baby. I've been a gentleman, just like you said.
Good. Chester can be a little abrupt at times, but only because he's impatient to do a job. Now then, first, I want to tell you both how sorry I am that we have to see each other again this way after so many years. But you'll have to blame Scotty for that, Mom.
Alexander.
Blame him? For that?
Hey.
You mustn't upset Chester. Remember that. Now, you both know what Scotty's been up to, of course. Very, very dangerous game.
Tennis?
Then you don't know about his sideline?
You made more sense than this when you were a child, Tommy.
I hate to tell you this, Mom, but Scotty's a thief.
And you're a liar.
I wish I were. I know you don't believe me, but I wish I were. A thief. You want me to tell you how? He stole some information from my employer, and I want it back. In fact, Mom, I've got to have it back. And that's the truth.
And that gives you the right to break into a person's house and make prisoners of them.
Yes, yes, it does. That's how important it is. Collateral. Believe me, what I'm doing is necessary. What I'm doing is for the best. There's a fortune at stake here.
Alexander stole her fortune from the man you work for.
And industrial secrets, you know what they are, Mom. More precious than gold. They represent the ideas and dreams of other men and your son. Scotty stole them away to sell to our competitors.
How do you carry away a dream? In a bushel basket?
A roll of microfilm.
Alexander wouldn't do anything like that.
Then maybe it was Kelly's idea. But they're both in it together. And we know they're being paid by our competitors. And I know they have the film capsule with them. They received it this afternoon at the hotel.
I know my boy. He wouldn't do anything like that.
Suppose we run an experiment, Mom. Now, he's too smart to carry that capsule around with him. He'll have to hide it somewhere. In his hotel room, probably. Now, I say he has it. You say he doesn't. There's a way to find out who's right. And we're going to have to do that, Mom. We're going to have to find out.
Oh, Mom. Is Joe with you?
No. Where's Kelly?
Well, he went out for a few minutes. He'll be back shortly, but it's wonderful that you... nice of you to drop in. How come?
I was downtown. I guess I wanted an excuse to stop by and see how you boys live.
I see.
You don't fold your things anymore, son?
Well, yes, I do, Mom, but you see, the maid is a little bit late, and, you know, she'll be up shortly. We're very neat.
You're not getting too used to this expensive living,
Oh,
are you,
wow.
Alexander?
I'm trying to, Mom, but, no. You're feeling better, aren't you? What, aren't you?
Son,
What's the matter?
a little dizzy.
Wait. Now, here, you come on over here and sit down now. I'll call up the doctor for you.
No, feel a little dizzy. You don't need a doctor. I'm all right. I just feel a little cold coming on. If you could go down and get me some of those cold capsules they advertise. They work for me. They really do.
All right, I'll call room service.
There you go again, having people do for you.
Well, I can't leave you alone here.
I'm all right. You want to run down and get those for me while I rest here? Here.
Listen, now somehow this doesn't seem right. You know, we've gone so far together already, 4 floors upward, in total silence, on your part anyway. And I didn't do the whole thing. I just asked for a little smile. That's all. Just a small, tiny little. Now, you see how easy it is to make a man's day, isn't it? Well, no, we don't have much time, my dear. A room number or key, anything. World full of pain.
Where's my mom?
Where's our capsule?
Thank you. You see, Chester? Now, wasn't that easy? Briefcase.
Now you've got it. And you leave?
My daughter asked you a question. Now, are you going to get out of here and leave us alone?
First, let's see what we can see, huh? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Are you trying to play games with me? Trying to take advantage of my good nature?
I did just what you told me.
You brought back a phony.
That's not all she brought back with her. He's coming. And fast.
Scott?
Alone, I think.
You better hope. Take him to the bedroom.
Sure.
Your son's coming up here, Mom. We'll be in the bedroom with your daughter.
Hey, Mom.
Yes, Alexander, what do you want?
Listen, what do I want? Where'd you go? How come you left
I
so
came
soon?
home.
Well, I know you came home, but this is like, you ever see that thing on television, a movie where...
I'm busy, Alexander. I don't have time to listen to it now. Why don't you come back later?
Well, I can't, Mom. Now, listen, right now, there was a box up in the hotel room. Now, I figured maybe while you were...
I don't remember a box.
Yeah, but I was figuring perhaps when you were looking for a hanky or something like that for your nose, that you might have come across it or
You've
something.
got to go, son.
Well, now, listen, Mom. Let me just get something straight now. This box, I need it. See, it's very important and valuable.
Hey, Scotty. Over here, big buddy. Shouldn't lie to you, Mother. It's not so valuable. In fact, it's worthless. How you doing, buddy?
Who's on town?
You should have gone.
All right. Well, listen, everything's going to be all right. But, Joe, take it easy. I always wondered, whatever happened to you?
Now you know, right? Hey, remember what we used to say? Was it reach for the sky?
You said reach for the sky. I always said hands up.
Hands up, Scotty. It's been a long time. Funny, I thought about you lots of times, though. Then when I got this assignment, my people brought me up to date on you. How goes it?
You still play to win, huh? Whatever it costs.
Costs a lot more. Since we were kids, a whole lot.
Well, I wouldn't want you to be a poor, underprivileged kid forever.
You can put them down now.
You take that risk. You must be pretty good.
Best. Where's Kelly?
He's up in his hotel room waiting for his slow-witted partner. Hey, pardon me. Hey, man, put that down. She's not going to hurt you.
You're scaring me.
Hi, big brother.
How you doing, Joe? How you feeling? Better?
I've been better.
You're going to be again, right?
Right.
Listen, you go in the room with Joe, and I want to talk to Tommy for a second. What is it?
Problem sometimes. It's on his best behavior now, but he gets out of control. He's dangerous sometimes. Scotty, we need that capsule.
Of course, nothing on it that you don't already know.
You gotta know what you know, kid. what your overflights have been and how much you've seen of our secret installations. Where is it, Scotty? Not the blank. The real one.
Kelly's got it.
But you can get it, can't you?
Sure, I can get it.
Good.
Alexander, you listen to me now.
Don't touch her, man. Listen, you let him touch her,
Back,
and
sir.
everything goes up in smoke, man. So help me. Come on over here and sit down. Now, I'm going to straighten everything out.
How are you going to do that? I want you to tell me.
Oh, Mama, now it's complicated. Now, yes.
Son, I did a bad thing today at the hotel. But I was so worried about Joe and these men being here and what they said they'd do. And I let Tommy talk me into believing that it wasn't so important, me getting that thing from your room. But it's always important when you do something you know is wrong, no matter what the reason is.
All right, I'll take care of everything.
Now, maybe I don't know half of what's going on around here, but I know one thing. You're not going to do anything now that's going to make me ashamed of you.
Isn't she great? Marvelous old lady. We can't let anything happen to a mother like that now. Can we, Scotty?
Well, what was the problem?
There's no problem, man. No problem. Nothing at all.
Is that the explanation you got?
Well, listen, hey, don't push it, man. Just leave it as it is, okay?
Okay.
Listen, I got the dummy package.
Well, game time's over anyway. Orders are we push off for Washington on the 8:15 plane.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We got everything we need?
I certainly do. All safe and sound.
Hey, let me see that a second. I want to show you something, okay? Because if you take this stuff... Change for a quarter, please.
Okay, my man.
All right.
Wrong number. Hang up. I said hang up.
How'd you find me?
Well, you made a big impression on the hotel doorman. He heard the address you gave the cab driver. What, do you want me to follow you or what? Doesn't matter. Anyway, I gave my man 5 big ones to get here first.
Must have been a thrilling ride for you.
Yeah, it's been a day of thrills all the way around. So what's happening? You got something you want to tell me? Well, I'm going to have to get the capsule back.
I can't give it to you.
What is so important to you about the capsule?
You're not a part of this one. Just take my word for it.
You don't have any word. Not anymore. Now, this is official business. I would show you my badge if it wasn't all bent.
You take your badge in your business and you go out and you find yourself your own mission. There's lots of little assignments out there for you. Do me that favor and just let me play this my way.
I would like to oblige. But I'm going to get awful upset down at the office when
all I can tell him is that I used to have a partner who now has figured out how to handle assignments all by himself.
I got my mom and Joe.
Why didn't you say so?
Don't hold it against me anymore.
No?
Talking about the beer bottle.
Hello?
Yeah, Mom.
Where are you, Scotty?
Hey, Tommy, you cut in on my conversation, man. You didn't say may I.
You're supposed to be here with the merchandise.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty close by. I'm down here at Galvin's bar. But I started thinking, man. I mean, you got Mom and Joe up here in the house. And how do I know they're all right, especially with that goon Chester up there?
You've talked to your mother. I'll put Joe on, too.
It doesn't make any difference, man. I mean, you got them up there and you're listening to everything they say.
Then come and see for yourself, huh?
Yeah, sure. And you have all three of us in the capsule inside the house, right? Listen, I'll tell you what we'll do, man. You let Mom and Joe out of the house, and I'll toss you the capsule up, okay?
Good for your team, not for mine.
It's about even up, I figure.
Can't do it that way, Scotty.
All right, your play. You call it.
I'll give you Joe. I'll send her to you. Look at her all you want. Ask her anything. Then you send her back with the package alone.
Deal. Guy says it's so good, man, I forget he's lying.
Did you buy us some time?
Yeah. We got enough wonderful time to think of something until Joe gets here.
Don't keep us waiting or your mom's gonna be very unhappy.
Really?
Just, come on. You know, when it comes to being unpleasant, Chester has an absolute gift. You understand? Good. Open the door for the princess, huh?
Joe, wait a minute. Here, put this on. It looks chilly outside. What's your answer? Don't come back. Do what I tell you. Don't come back.
Come on, hurry up. And you, little darling, you make sure you hurry back, yes?
Hello, Kelly.
Sit down.
Give me it, whatever it is. I gotta get back.
Joe, listen to me. You're not going back to the house. And we're not giving you the capsule.
She's your mother, not his. What do you say?
Joe, listen.
No, you listen, big brother. You know what Mama said to me when I went out? She told me not to come back. You know why? Because once I'm safe and you're safe, she doesn't care what happens to her. That's why you've got to give me that piece of film. And I've got to go home. My time's almost up. Please.
Hey, have you got that plan, man?
By George, I think we've got it.
A tape recorder, eh?
Tape recorder, yes. Best in the house.
Yeah, small one. Make it small.
I think I have just the one, gentlemen. Excellent fidelity, very compact, and...
Battery operated.
Oh, yes, of course. As a matter of fact, it's convertible and can be used as a...
We'll take it.
Well, but gentlemen, that's our demonstration model.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. We'll just take that one.
Well, we're expecting a new shipment tomorrow, and...
Where is she, Mom? You think she got lost somewhere with you waiting for her?
I ask you not to call me Mom.
Yeah. Keep forgetting.
Time's up, Tom. About 5 minutes ago.
Okay. You go downstairs, Chester. No one around here knows what you look like. You have a look around, see what's happening, and make sure that everything's cool, huh?
And then, I come back and finish it?
Yeah. Hey, Chester, wait a minute. Look, when you go downstairs, if you see anything funny, now don't panic. Just make sure you come back up here. Ow!
Operator.
Get me the police. It's an emergency.
Headquarters.
Hello?
Mama? Open up. It's me.
Hello? Who is this? Hello?
Very cute idea, Mom, but it goofed. Now let me have that capsule.
I don't have
You don't have it!
You'll get it. He promised. My brother promised.
Everybody's playing games. Mom's playing commando, and you come back late, and you come back empty.
I told you he'll bring it later.
He promised. Your brother promised. Why doesn't he give it to us now, huh?
He doesn't have it yet. He's having some trouble getting it away from Kelly, without making him suspicious. But he'll get it. He'll bring it to you himself. By 10 o'clock, he says. The latest.
And right back where we started. And that's not too bad.
Tommy.
I'm talking, Chester. Look, you all play fair with me, and I'll play fair with you. I've got you. And I want that film. And I'm gonna get it. He's gonna bring it to me. Scotty is going to do that.
Tommy, you didn't mean that. Not after all they'd done.
Chester, it could not be better. Don't you see, so neat? When Scott gets back, we'll have all three of them. And the capsule. And then, no witnesses. Think of it, Chester. Think of it. Now, Chester, you didn't think I was gonna disappoint you, did you?
Okay. Go ahead, and good luck.
All right. Listen, try not to be late, man. We'll all be waiting for you.
No, I'll be there. Don't start without me now.
Here he comes.
Alone?
Yes.
Nice and quiet, ladies, and it'll all be over soon.
How's everybody?
You came back.
Oh, sure, Mom. I had to.
No, you didn't. Joe either. Why didn't you listen to me?
It's all right.
Sure, it's all right. You're a good boy, Scotty. Now give it to me.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy.
Hold it. We forgot something. Hands up, old buddy. Getting careless. You got us all excited, Scotty. Now give it to me slow. Good.
What have you done, Alexander?
Oh, it's just my part of the deal, that's all.
Right, and thanks.
All right, now, your part of the deal. Joe and Mom. We're all going to take a little stroll outside while Chester and Tommy do their business and everything, and then they're going to get out, you see. Now, that was the deal, wasn't it?
That was the deal.
Right. Well, it's right in doing business with you, Tom.
What's the rush? How do we know you're not pushing another blank?
I made a deal, man.
Rah, rah, rah. Scope. Sit down. No rush. Relax. While Tommy goes to the movies. How you been doing, Scotty? All these years?
I've been thinking about you from time to time.
Well, I turned out as good as you did, my friend. On a different side, but then we were always on different sides, weren't we?
I guess so.
Ah, lovely. Just lovely. Extraordinary job of photography. Remarkable. And the care. Reducing and transferring it all to this little dot. Just remarkable.
Can we go now?
You're a professional, Scotty. Put yourself in my position. There are certain procedures that we follow, regardless of personal feelings.
Yeah. You know, for a second, I thought I'd misjudged you.
Scott, my boyhood buddy, you know this is gonna hurt me more than you. Kelly, get them into the bedroom. No, you. You stay here with me.
Scotty? Scotty? I know you're in there, Scotty. You got a lot of explaining to do. Open up.
You alone?
I'm alone.
All right, I'll open the door for you.
Come on, Scotty. Open the door. Stop fooling around in there.
Get him, Mama.
Hit him, Mom.
Get him, Mom.
On the head, Mom.
Hit him, Mama. Get him. Get him, Mama.
gun robbers. The guns are real now, Scotty. We could get hurt. forgot. You're the only kid that could do that trick on the billboard.
You better not strain.
I picked the wrong game, Scotty. You always used to win at this one.
So, oh, please, no, don't. This guy will eat. Come on, we better head up, man. Come on.
Right.
Mom, can I see you for a minute in the living room?
As soon as I clear the dishes.
Well, now, listen, let Joe do it. Let Joe do it.
All right, Alexander.
Come on.
What is it?
No, well, see, I want to talk to you. We never had a chance to talk about anything with all what happened and everything. So, I just wanted to explain something to you before we leave.
On the tennis tour.
Well, yeah. No. See, this line of work, man, it's dangerous, Mom. My Mom.
Well, the next thing I know, you'll be telling me is Kelly doesn't make his living playing tennis.
Well, now that's right.
When Alexander was a little boy, He always wanted to do something with adventure in it, except for those weeks when he was a cowboy or a fire chief.
Well, listen, I think we might as well be moving along.
Bye, Kelly.
Bye-bye, Joel.
Take care of yourself, big brother.
Take care.
You're a good boy.
Yes.
I hope you win all the tennis games.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you for everything. Bye-bye.
And try to write every week, son, even if it's just a postcard.
All right, Mama. I could not make her understand it, man.
You're silly. She understood. She just wasn't going to let you know about it. She was afraid you'd worry. You've got a very fine lady there, my friend. All right. Here we go. Hey, beautiful. All right. Hey!
Todo pone.
Now then, this must be a part of our greeting party. Promised to us by the tour guide company people.
Yes, I certainly do hope so, mainly because I'm just bursting with friendly little tourist questions like, why are we here?
We have to be somewhere. That's the main reason.
Yes, but usually that somewhere where we have to be is usually somewhere where we have an assignment.
But you fool, we have an assignment.
Well, if we have an assignment, then why didn't they tell us that at headquarters instead of telling us that the girl would tell us about
Will you cut this out? Now, I'm telling you, this is nothing. Some diplomat or somebody probably wants to go a couple of sets.
Welcome to Hydra, gentlemen. Dream come true, huh? Papa, para ta paqueta, huh? Miss Galonis is waiting for you.
All right, now, there's the woman. Shoot. Okay, beautiful.
Hey, Papa!
Hey! I am so sorry, Tolofoni. Forgive me.
Hey, wait a minute. No, hold it. Listen, that's, stuff, just, bunch of old tennis strings and varnish and junk in there.
Tennis? Tolofoni, tenista.
Hello, I'm Marie Galoni. So glad to see you. We've got many tennis players at the house, all very bored and ready to be trounced.
All right. Wonderful. It's our pleasure. See now what I tell you.
Your friend is so studious.
The old gentleman back there called us Tholofoni, and I was trying to look it up to see exactly what... Assassins?
That's right, but not until after you played tennis and had a dip in the ocean. You're going to kill a man for me.
So you want us to kill a man?
Tell us about him.
Well, his name is Dennis Kalovasi, and he runs an excursion boat here called Freedom. He's the head of espionage here on Hydra, for the other side.
What kind of espionage? This is a small island, hardly what you would call strategic.
No, but strategic people pass through here, and Kalovasi is their contact, their drop. You know, for messages, materials, personnel. He forms a small link in a long chain of communication.
Well, why kill him? He seems to be nothing more than a flunky.
Now, that he was, until quite recently.
Okay. Well, what happened then?
Is it really that necessary for you to know?
Well, Maria, I tell you, I'll be honest with you. So far, this kind of assignment has never been our particular bag, you see. So, I would say yes, it's very important for you to explain about him.
All right. If you gentlemen will come over here to the window and look out on the patio. You see that bearded man out there? His name is Storchek. He's a colonel.
So?
1st Volga Regiment.
See that outfit?
Well, sometime tonight or tomorrow he will be in contact with Kalovasi. And then he will disappear.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's only a guess on my part, based on what has happened to 5 other Iron Curtain military men who came to Hydra, reported to Kalovasi, and vanished.
And you want to know where?
Washington wants to know. My theory is that Kalovasi takes them to Cyprus, a place where military men could train guerrillas.
And sort of set off a nice little Mediterranean firecracker.
That's right. There are other possibilities, all equally inflammatory.
Okay, so you want us to find out what they're doing. But what does that have to do with killing Dennis?
Well, the man that takes his place will tell me everything.
Are you sure of that?
Oh, there you are, George.
Miss Galoni, gentlemen.
Such a formal boy. Now, why are you so formal, George? You make me feel ancient. Kelly, could I have a light, please? Thank you, George.
Not at all, Maria.
Has Kalovasi given you any instructions about our friend, the Colonel?
He said that I was to bring him to the boat tomorrow night.
George, why would you do that, George?
Well, because you see, Mr. Robinson, George is Mr. Kalovasi's most valuable assistant.
Second in command.
And next in line for his job.
We're getting a promotion for him.
That's right. So that he can take over Kalovasi's job, so that he learn the operation, so that he can tell me.
Well, if he should already know it. I mean, he's the assistant.
No, but in our organization, only number 1 is brief.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. Listen, tell me this. Why is George here, though?
Well, you see, Mr. Robinson, Mr. Kalovasi planted George here to spy on me. Now, wasn't that clever?
Maria, you must tell them that I'm working on your side now.
Yes, dear. You see, gentlemen, George will work as a double agent. Quite a coup for us, no?
Maybe. If George can just keep it straight who he's not working for.
Oh, no, please, sir.
Oh, but I don't think you understand. George would do anything for me. Anything. Wouldn't you, George?
Anything.
Shall we demonstrate for them? Oh, no, I think you misunderstand. And let me see. I know. Your mustache.
My mustache?
Well, it must have taken you several months to grow such a fine one.
Oh, maybe 3 weeks.
Well, somehow, it just doesn't please me, George. So, you will take it off with me, won't you?
Maybe. Later.
No, now.
This is not the time.
I'm bored with your mustache.
So am I.
Excuse me.
Well, you missed the demonstration.
Well, we'll catch it in the medical journals.
Darling.
Well, why didn't he do it himself? Andy Hardy would do it himself.
He can't do it himself. If he's going to take over, he's got to be above suspicion. So that's why Maria sent for,
Murder Incorporated.
Yeah, I know. It's rotten.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. Your mama would be so proud she'd be bragging about it. My son, the assassin, North Philadelphia, todo for me. Just love it.
I don't like it any better than you do. You know, it's funny. All the time before, we've always managed to avoid this kind of job.
Yeah, well, you have to take the lousy with the bad, right?
Yes, that's true. As a matter of fact, you're true on that.
Yes, and if it wasn't for us to go out here and save all these innocent women and children and everything, you know, before something happens out here in the Mediterranean, that would kill them all.
Right.
Right, and besides that, it's a matter of fact, it's a pleasure, and it is a privilege, and you personally, sir, are just pleased and happy to go out and do your job, right?
Right.
Wrong. Well, come on, let's get the job done. Let's go.
Go quick.
Up.
Let's
Job
give the
must
guy a
be
little
done.
breathing space.
Just wanted to
What do
sit
you want to
down
use?
for
An
one
axe or what?
I don't use
A stick.
axes. Mostly, I just go
A
right
noose.
up to them and I say,
You're out of line and on top of it.
Here's the old man. Watch him step aside for us.
Hope he would.
An assassin's job is
Never a happy one.
No. No rain nor sleep nor tears.
Listen, we could mess with a couple of gauges. And then they would have to take it out to sea to test it out, and we could be hiding on board. All right, you be inventive.
No, go ahead. You're doing fine. Go ahead, man.
I'm going inside. You keep your eye out.
Okay.
Holy smoke. He's got a dandy radio here. How come we gonna get equipment like this? Hey, man, come in and take a look at this thing. Scotty? Hey, Duke.
Here you are, Mr. Scott.
Thank you.
Ah, your friend's awake now.
Yes, is he alive?
Looks like it.
Hey.
Well, Mr. Robinson, how do you feel? Here.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. I'm Dennis Karlovasi.
Mr. Caravassi is the gentleman who brought us up to his house after our mistake on the boat.
Come on, it was not your mistake, it was mine. I should have put a big sign on the bow. All excursions booked at Hotel Vosas. Gentlemen, I'm embarrassed and humiliated.
No, you no reason for you to feel that way. After all, we walked onto the boat. And I did think that your crew was a little peevish, though.
Crew? That was not a crew, that was merely Mathis.
Mathis is 3'2".
Look, there's been some vandalism lately. Ask him to keep watch. Call me if you heard anything. He's a good little man. He watches American television.
Yes, too much television. 3'2".
I wish you wouldn't keep saying that. Well, I guess we definitely owe you our thanks.
Oh, come on.
Listen, it's a little bit more than that, man. A friend here pulled me out of the drink. Give me 20 minutes of artificial respiration until the the Bellows could start their own solo again.
Mr. Scott, anybody would have done that.
No, but you see, you did it, you see. And it was you that stopped your friend Mathis before he had completed open-head surgery on Kelly.
All right, you've convinced me. I've saved your lives. Now, what is one to do with them, huh?
Well, Dennis, I promise you we will give that some thought.
Let me settle the matter for you. First, you will spend the night in my humble home.
Oh, now wait a minute.
Do not object. Zeus has saved thee from the deep. Henceforth his thy lives to keep.
I know that. That's from the Odyssey.
No. Kalovasi. I made it up. You see, all people lie, but only we Greeks can do it in translation. Now, tomorrow I will show you the island of Hydra. Not the native Hydra, the tourist Hydra. So much better.
Excuse me, please. We're going to be late, Dennis.
This is my wife, Eleni, Mr. Scott, Mr. Robinson.
I'm sorry you're hurt.
No, we're okay.
Laura. Come in. And now, ladies and gentlemen, my daughter Flora will perform the music she will play tonight at St. Gregory's Church. Come on. Oh, come on, sit down.
Now.
We won't be long. Can promise you a fine dinner.
Oh, hey, Talipi.
Oma potorus?
Achi,
Okay? Nee, Pami.
He shaved off his mustache.
Nice family.
Yeah.
She forgot the music.
Fantastic getting yourselves in here, sleeping in this very house. And tonight, when he sleeps, fantastic. Fantastico.
Fantastic.
Midwife. She delivers all the babies in this town. Down here, we have the hospital. Very few people get sick. Down there, you follow it, it goes to the sea. That's a nice maze, eh? I've lived here for 44 years. I hold a master's license at sea. And last week, Elaine had to come and get me. I couldn't find my way home. For this, your guide has no words.
None needed.
I could easily die here. And my last sight would be a work of art. I've changed my mind. Heaven might disappoint me after that.
Well, it's academic. Dennis, you're not going to die for a long time.
Well, are you going to kill him or aren't you going to kill him?
Yes, certainly.
Well, then why the delay? Washington is anxious to hear what's happening. I've promised them answers.
Well, Maria, look, sometimes these things just take a while, that's all.
Well, you spent the night with him. You had him to yourself all day long.
What's our method?
I don't understand. There's a man in Athens, Eric Burke, who'll do the job in one afternoon.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? Why didn't you get him in the first place?
Because he's a private contractor. Naturally, I preferred to use our own men. Maybe I made a mistake.
Okay. We were dilly-dallying.
We were dilly-dallying.
That's the phrase I use.
That,
Now, it's a matter of personal honor now. All right, listen. We're going to get rid of him. We promise you that.
Then I'll take your word on it. I'll be waiting for news.
Faversham, you great dolt. Where are you? What was that?
We're going to get rid of Dennis.
I thought, man, that we agreed, no man.
Now, listen.
Hey, how are you? Nice to see you again.
I do.
Right. Passing through.
Yes.
We agreed,
listen.
man, that's impossible. Impossible.
Dennis
Job or no
is a
job?
spy.
Yeah.
A spy has a cover.
Okay. It's got a cover.
Right? Okay. Now, Dennis is supposed to be like a boat captain or whatever it is.
All right.
All we need to do is blow his cover. Go around, tell people the horrible truth about him. Such as, tell them the truth about who his father really was.
All righty. Just blow him, really embarrass him all to pieces. Real horrible truth. You have to leave the island.
True.
George takes the job, and we're all set.
That's right. Now, mostly, young Dennis must leave the island vertically, not at a horizontal parade rest. Leaving vertically with the wife and the kid.
And then he could go to someplace else, another island, be a bad spy there.
I hope so.
Wonderful.
Certainly.
That's
Should you leave now?
Well, we're just going to sit here and be gutless about the whole thing. That's it, huh?
Calm down, calm down.
Hey, calm down. Can't sit here and just be calm when I know perfectly well that there's an enemy agent operating on this island.
Well, it's none of our business.
What do you mean? It's none of our business. How dare? Don't you? Security is every man's business. Innkeeper, now you tell me something.
Yes, sir.
Tell me now, if you had absolute proof
Yes.
that there was an enemy spy, agent kind of a person operating right here on this island, what would you do about that? And I'm talking about absolute proof. Positive. This man has got a large, huge radio on his boat. I mean, this is as big as a house. He doesn't need that now, does he? And then on top of that, he's got notes about NATO distribution around the Mediterranean, maps of everything. Now, how does that sound to you?
It sounds like a man who has been my neighbor for 15 years. Who fed my family when I was sick. Who has no son, but many, many godsons. Whose work may be one thing, or it may be another. It is a small, meaningless thing, his work. You understand?
Meaningless? Well, for heaven's sake. You didn't help me much on that one, did you, Duke?
I know.
Just sat there and let him whip me.
Well,
You're going to do the next one, I'm telling you right now. Well, now, would you need a radio that big on your boat?
For myself? No, it's far too big for a small excursion craft.
well, since Dennis is the only man that has one, maybe it's not just an excursion craft.
Perhaps not. Perhaps it's not an excursion craft, perhaps. But what business is it of ours?
listen, you know what? Our friend, Honest Dennis, doesn't even have a cover.
He doesn't even have a pillowcase, man.
You know, they know. They all of them. You can tell. I can tell myself. Looking upon them, I say, they know and they don't care.
True, true.
Think of something, my man. We've got to stall old Bloody Maria.
Well, we eat first, then think.
Good thinking.
Eat first.
Yes, have good eat.
Eat.
Sir? Calimera, right? Now, let me do this for you. Sir? We want 2 of this. 2, 3, 4. Doesn't matter.
2 breakfasts. No.
4 for him, 2 for me.
No, only 2 breakfasts.
6.
How are you this morning? You know, Dennis is a rotten guy. No matter what he says.
And they're going all over the island, trying to convince people that Dennis Carlos is a spy. People don't care. They're not interested. It's amusing.
It is not amusing. I want you to send a cable for me. To Eric Becker in Athens.
Dolafone.
What in the world were that?
I don't know what it was, but I know it was not Mary Poppins.
Mary who?
Poppins, P-O-P-P-A. In their faces, dirt.
Yeah, but you know the weird part of it is, yesterday he was scared to death of us.
Yes, but he's not afraid anymore.
Well, what do you
Whisking
suppose
dirt.
happened?
I think that perhaps he was inspired by some Charles Lloyd music or something. Which
do what?
causes the inner being to not be fearful of anything.
Well, let's check on the lady's collection of Charles Lloyd records.
Yes, indeed.
You're relieved of your duty. How military that sounds.
Why?
Oh, I just don't want you to worry about it anymore.
When I do worry, I worry a lot about it. I worry about old Dennis.
Indeed.
Uh-huh. Look, I know he's the enemy or the opposition or whatever you want to call him, but what if the enemy is really just a minor functionary? He's kind of a nice schnook with a good wife and a pretty daughter.
Well, he's in the wrong profession for those kind of luxuries.
Well, all I'm saying is that maybe we don't have to kill a guy just to find out what the game is with these disappearing colonels and generals.
I've made certain arrangements.
Scotty and I have a contact on Cyprus, and this guy owes us a favor. Now, if they're headed for Cyprus, surely Yanush can find out about it.
I don't like it. It sounds unreliable.
We've got about 10 contacts in the Mediterranean. Why don't you let us try them?
To save his life?
Yeah. Is there anything wrong with that?
Yes. They wouldn't show you the same courtesy.
What, do we have to be like them all the time?
Yes, if we want to survive.
Let's forget survival. Let's just talk about being a human being, like a woman.
A woman? Those things were important to me until 3:30 on April 11th, 1964. My husband and our little daughter Erica were coming back from a sightseeing trip from East Berlin. Coming across the border, Erica saw a cat, and she chased it to the wall. Naturally, her father tried to stop her. But one of the guards And then her father was foolish enough to attack the guard for what he did.
Both of them?
Yes.
Well, it's a rotten world, Maria. No reason why we have to make it any worse.
It doesn't matter now. The matter is out of your hands.
Whose hands is it in?
No. No, don't get involved.
Unhappy lady. You weren't getting your revenge fast enough. You had to buy old Dennis a present from Athens, Eric Burker.
Blood.
Too late.
Hello, my friend. Welcome.
Hi, Dennis. Did you kill this chicken yourself?
Yes, just an hour ago. Why?
You'll have a piece.
Listen, we've got to make plans for this family. We can only be lucky once in this whole thing, you know.
How about that?
Not twice.
Listen, Dennis, keep low. Keep low. They'll be coming back for the mop-up.
The man was not a driver.
Matter of fact, he didn't even have a learner's permit.
Why would they do this?
Come on, Dennis, you know as well as I do. It has to do with your secret job, the secret life of Dennis Karlovasi.
Oh, there is no secret. The whole island knows what I'm doing.
Dennis, at the risk of sounding indelicate, why don't they can you?
Because I serve a purpose. I'm an open agent, my friend. Just public enough to draw attention away from those who do the real espionage.
Is that so? Okay, I take it all back. You're not clumsy.
Oh, yes, I'm. Believe me, my employers picked the right men. But these two men, they picked the wrong one. Don't they know how unimportant I am? I only perform the most trivial tasks.
Smuggling people to Cyprus, that's trivial?
Who would I smuggle into Cyprus?
Come on, Dennis. Now, we know that 6 military men have come here in the past year. They've contacted you and disappeared. Now, we want to know where you've taken them.
If I tell you, Will Maria Galloni stop bombing my house? Trying to kill my family?
Yeah, Dennis, I absolutely guarantee it.
All right. I take them into Delos.
Delos, it's an empty island. What are they doing there?
I don't know. I swear I don't know. All I'm supposed to do is take them there and drop in supplies twice a week.
All right, you take us there to Delos. To the place where you drop off these, supplies.
You too. You were sent like these two. Were you not? To kill me. Yes. And yet you didn't. You could have shot me any time. What stopped you?
Well, Dennis, you can't shoot an honest man.
All right, I'll take you. I'll take you. I still don't understand, but I'll take you. Be at my boat in 1 hour.
Hey, that's Burka. Probably we made him suddenly homesick.
Not at all.
We figure they're using Delos as a training ground. It's a large uninhabited island, and its terrain is similar to Cyprus.
Miss Galonis, I have not much time. I must leave for Acme.
Yes, yes, of course.
Your friends have cost me 2 good men. Only my better instinct kept me from dealing with them on the spot.
You didn't deal with us because you weren't sure if Maria wanted us dead, and besides, you haven't been paid yet.
I have now been paid.
All this is not getting us on Dennis's boat.
I don't know. I don't know if I can trust you, Kelly.
Okay, then don't trust us. Come on along and see for yourself. All right, go ahead. Do it his way. He's very neat. He's a lot neater than them guards at the wall. He doesn't leave widows around. Didn't anybody tell you about that? He blew up the whole house, sweetheart. With Dennis's wife and his daughter inside. She's a pretty girl. Name is Flora.
Mr. Becker, your contract is fulfilled. We go to Delos.
Miss Galonis. Pleasant surprise.
Dennis, is it all right?
Fine. I was half expecting her. Now we can cast off.
Hi. Hey, you didn't tell us that she was coming along.
No, he didn't.
I'm a family man, happily married. Well, I'll shove off.
And you have all your luggage with you, too. It's almost like you were taking a trip.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to make a telegram.
Mr. Scott, you're not going anywhere.
Laura, darling, will you go topside and take the wheel? Well, everything all right?
This is a joke. You're kidding.
Full of laughs.
Yeah.
Want to see a real funny?
Store check.
Yeah. Well, what about the other 5? Where are they?
On Delos, as I told you. Well, not quite as I told you. They're dead. They're buried on Delos.
Okay. Why?
In one way or another, they've all disgraced themselves. Graft, women, stupidity. They were of no further use.
So they all decided to go to Hydra for retirement.
Look, the orders were not mine.
But you managed to follow him out to the letter.
Suppose we had followed our orders.
Ah, but you see, I knew you wouldn't. I've saved your lives. I have a family. The whole idea appalled you.
Well, is that so bad to be appalled at killing?
That depends on your pay level. Mine's very low. I rejoiced when the order came to kill those men.
Dennis, it's so hard to believe of you.
Rejoiced, I tell you. It was my first chance to do something important. To stop being a mediocrity. To get off that rock pile. I hated being an open agent. A source of amusement.
Ain't nobody laughing.
Ah, but there's something very amusing. Miss Galoni's here. I will introduce her to my successor. Would you like to meet him, Miss Galoni? He came aboard at the very last moment. Young man, come down here. What do you think of that, Miss Galoni?
I think you're very clever. Really, George, I'm disappointed in you. And working in my house.
And all the time he was working for me. A good man. Smart. Won't take him 20 years to get off that island.
Dennis, one thing really still puzzles me. You gotta answer. Now, how did you get permission to leave?
Well, my position here is untenable. My house is bombed out. Nobody can dispute that my position is untenable.
All right. You're bugging out. You didn't get permission at all.
I'll have it. Don't you worry. The moment I make radio contact, they're going to promote me. Because I will give them something which will absolutely guarantee it.
What's that?
You 3. George, tie them up.
Throw this for you. Yeah.
We take ours cream, no sugar.
Yeah, Gamisha. You are responsible for her being here.
No, I wanted to come, George. Now, what's Kalovasi doing now?
He talks to his superiors, especially want to have these 2.
You're darn right. We could clean out about 4 different filing cabinets if we talked.
You can't do that, George. Do you understand?
Now, what can I do? If I help them, I will no longer be number 1.
Well, that's not important now.
You can say that you have everything.
So can you. Now, which would you rather be? The head of some silly little spy ring? Or my husband? You do want to marry me, don't you, George?
Yes, I do. Very much.
Then, cut these ropes and give me the gun.
I will think about it. Miss Galoni.
Doesn't show. Listen, don't worry about it. You got him hooked. I think. Listen, are you really gonna marry him?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, listen, everything's fair when you got the ropes around your ankles and hands.
So we've dug a grave and buried Storchek, but why Delos?
In antiquity, Delos was known as the Isle of the Dead.
Yes, well, that's a real comfort to Mr. Storchek.
We're going to Prague for reassignment. You know Prague?
Not necessarily.
A man can make a real name for himself in Europe.
You made a real name for yourself. Right here, sir.
Actually, I think, we're about done.
No, you're not. Got one more to do. You see, my employers are most anxious to speak to Mr. Scott and to Mr. Robinson. They do not care to speak to Miss Galonis.
I am unflattered.
Well, George, you're in charge now. Wait till we're gone. Go behind one of these walls. Do it there. All right, let's go. Good luck, son.
Dennis. Look good, Dennis. No class. You know, a real executive, one is really, moving up the ladder of success to a responsible position, would want to check out his successor.
Check out? What do you mean, check out?
Well, what do you mean? George, what's George ever done? Outside of drive a car and peek through keyholes. Huh? What about the nitty-gritty? What about when it comes to taking orders?
I think you're right. George, hurry up. We haven't got much time.
Maria, did you mean what you said? Well, just tell me that you meant it.
No, I lied, George. I want to live, but I lied.
Oh, boy, what a time to go straight.
Just say that we could be close. That would be enough.
No, that wouldn't be the truth, George.
What is all this? Young man, I gave you an order.
Now get away from me! I couldn't kill you before, but I'll kill you now!
George, what are you doing? George, I've been like a father.
Get away from me!
There's those women, they're firing from the boat. George, get down!
They're leaving.
Yeah, all right. Poor old Dennis, he never gonna see Prague. Lost his tickets, now they'll have to treat him as a deserter.
Yes, if they find them.
Yeah. Maria, you win. Although, you had us worried there for... All right.
You want the X's or the O's?
Well, I'll take the X's.
Gin. What? Gin. That's the little guy from the boat, man. Huh?
Yes.
You want to go over and talk to
Oh,
him?
wait, well, now, what are you going to do?
Sorry, no, I'm...
No, you can't. I'm listening.
Huh?
You can't do that in front of all these people
Well,
in broad daylight to a little
if
guy
you
like
cover
that. How about waiting until it gets dark, and then we'll go up?
No, we have to wait too long. Let's go over and talk to him.
How?
Well, in no uncertain terms.
All right. Hey! Hey, you. We remember you. You remember us?
You're the guy on that boat over there in the middle of the night the other night when you smacked the two of us on top of the head. Wasn't right, was it? You cut that out. You're wrong to do that kind of thing. Ow! And another thing. You're sneaky. Really rotten sneaky. Because anybody would do a thing like... Well, how did you like those terms that we talked to him in?
They were very uncertain.
Yes, certainly.
You want an ice cream?
Why not? Come here. On my leg. 2, 3.
শাড়ি শাড়ি কেন?
আমি কি তোরে কিছু দিতে পারি না?
এমনি করে টাকা খরচ করলে টাকা জমাইবা কেমনে?
দূর, একটা শাড়ির আর কতই দাম।
শাড়িটা কিন্তু সুন্দর আছে।
আচ্ছা একটু পরে দেখা না।
আরেকদিন পরবো।
কি কস? পর না, তোরা অনেকদিন শাড়িতে দেখি না। রাবেয়া, রাবেয়া,
খুলতেছি।
ঘুমাইছো?
অনেকক্ষণ আগেই ঘুমাইছে।
বাজার
মা, এত বাজার কেন আনছো?
না, এত বাজার কই? ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ আসতেছে না, ওর জন্য খাওয়ান দরকার আছে না?
রাক্ষসের মতো খাইবো তো সবাই, এত বাজার করে লইছো?
আরে না, রাক্ষসের কিছু নেই। যাও বাজারটা রাখো। আমি চিন্তা করছি কি, ধার কর্জ করে হইলেও টাকা পয়সা জমায়া একটা সেকেন্ড হ্যান্ড মোটরসাইকেল কিনবো।
মোটরসাইকেল কেন?
আরে ভাড়ায় গাড়ি চালায় খুব একটা লাভ হয় না, এদিকে তেলের দাম বাড়তি, তারপরে যে চাকরিটা করি সেখানে তো টাকা পয়সা খুব বেশি দেয় না। ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ এসেছে, আমি যদি এই চাকরিটা ছাইরা যদি বাইক রাইড সারাদিন করি তখন কিছু টাকা আসবো, ভালো হইব না?
দেখো, যত যাই কও, চাকরির কিন্তু একটা নিশ্চিত ইনকাম আছে, সেটা কমই হোক। চাকরিটা ছাড়িয়ে দেয় কি ঠিক হইব?
তাও ঠিক, কিন্তু এই যে ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ এসেছে, একটু নতুন করে চিন্তা করতে হবে না? টাকা পয়সা লাগবে তো।
জানি না, সেটা করো ভাইবে চিন্তা কইরো।
আচ্ছা তুমি অত চিন্তা করো না, এটা তো এখনই কিনতেছি না, টাকা জমাতেও তো একটা সময় লাগবে, তাও ধরো 6-7 মাস তো লাগবেই। তারপরে রফিকরে কইছি যে যখন মোটরসাইকেল কিনবো তখন কিছু টাকা ধার দিতে, ও রাজি হয়েছে, মিলা জুলা একটা কিছু হইব। আচ্ছা বাদ দাও, এই
শাড়ি শাড়ি কেন?
আমি কি তোরে কিছু দিতে পারি না?
এমনি করে টাকা খরচ করলে টাকা জমাইবা কেমনে?
দূর, একটা শাড়ির আর কতই দাম।
শাড়িটা কিন্তু সুন্দর আছে।
পছন্দ হয়েছে তো? আচ্ছা একটু পরে দেখা না।
আরেকদিন পরবো।
কি কস? পর না, তোরা অনেকদিন শাড়িতে দেখি না।
শরীরটা ভালো লাগতেছে না।
বেশি খারাপ লাগতেছে?
আরেকদিন পরে দেখা।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, তাহলে খাবার দে। ও কি খাইছে? কি রে বাপ, আরে কি মশা রে।
West Side đồ quý nhỉ? Phải đi rồi. Yes sir. Tao rồi. Còn bố game lỏ điên tài ra từ đầu cho nó chi tiết ông cản phá tiếng đéo đây quang này được chưa thảm âm vào nhớ lúc đấy có tiếng ruồi anh em chơi cứ hỏi thằng nào tiếng ruồi thế gì 74 quả bị bớt rồi anh làm ca game rồi xong quá trình bị đánh mất rồi xong đặt lên đây game lag rồi game lag lag rồi nó farm được bị lag rồi tao đang chơi đố kéo được bị lag rồi phải lúc khi không vào lốc rồi lúc khi không vào lốc rồi bị tích con đấy tao bị tao lên đơ này tao đang bị đơ mà tao đang bị đơ này tao đang bị nó cứ kiểu không làm gì ấy chỉ đi được thôi vẫn đi được bình thường nhưng mà nó không bị disconnect tao đi bớt tao đi bớt xong tao mắc cuối này chôn à muốn tao đi bớt xong tao mắc cuối này ra rồi đó đi bớt nó tỷ lần 7 lần nhưng mà không quay được về đang bị lag nếu rồi ấn go được ạ lại được hết được rồi tự nhiên tao ấn go thế là lợi back về bắt đầu ôi hỏng rồi thằng này chết rồi đéo gì rồi là đéo nói đâu là chơi mỗi liên minh thôi mà thấy liên minh tập trung nói mỗi liên minh thôi không nói ra một lúc đâu chơi cho Việt Nam ấy 1.200 quay à chỉ lính không được làm hai việc một lúc mà tiền cho block lui nhá vậy cũ à hôm nay làm gì Some broccoli. 9. Wow. Thật không? Đẹp quá. Ngân hàng là đi đéo nào đây? Ngân hàng nào ấy Tâm? À, ngân hàng lớp mình ấy. Con đánh cái đéo ở đây. Trời, đánh còn tên cờ nhỉ? Tao vừa để nhà trống. Yes sir. BITCS à? Đi lại 450 đam, mấy tỷ ấy. 6 tuổi à? 5 tuổi 6 à? Làm chút đây. Đi áo tù. Đây này. Thế nó phải đánh cái gì luôn đấy? Bài của đéo gì ấy. Buồn đúng à? Rồi là video thứ 3 rồi. Chôn broccoli không? Chôn broccoli thì bớt 7 à. Có cái gì đây? Wow. Thêm ấy, phải thêm ấy. Phải thêm ấy. Phải thêm ấy. Phải thêm ấy rồi được rồi. Tầm này được 140 chắc được rồi. Đang đủ. May đủ kịp 100 triệu. Yes. Đúng rồi. 53. Mình có để. Sáu và 50. Ơ mặt ở đây à? Đố nêu đố nêu à? Đố lúa. Ác quỷ phai nhá. Em Mai đấy, có em Mai à? Đây á, đây rồi. Biến thành một con này. 5 con này. Mặc à? Biết rồi. 285 nếu dùng giáo thẳng chung quá. Ok, ok. Hai con am buồn rồi. của bà thì nhớ qua. Anh đi bớt rồi bà. Yes. Anh là Ace. Mũ lỗ. Sa
টিকটক কুইন হইতে যা যা লাগে মানে নাচ গান অভিনয় আর শাবনূর মৌসুমীকে হারায় দেওয়ার মতো এইসব যা কিছু সবই মালার আছে অথচ আসল জিনিসটাই নাই একটা ভালো স্মার্টফোন আমি আমার জীবন দিয়ে ভালোবাসি মালাকে মালা তার জীবন দিয়ে ভালোবাসে টিকটককে অবশ্য টিকটককে মালার ভালো না বাইসাও উপায় নাই টিকটক কুইন হইতে যা যা লাগে মানে নাচ গান অভিনয় আর শাবনূর মৌসুমীকে হারায় দেওয়ার মতো এইসব যা কিছু সবই মালার আছে অথচ আসল জিনিসটাই নাই একটা ভালো স্মার্টফোন ফলে আমাদের দুজনের একসাথে দেখা একটাই স্বপ্ন একইভাবে ভাঙা যায় মাঝে মাঝে কাজের মধ্যে আনন্দ খুঁজে নিতে আমি হয়ে যাই বলিউডের সালমান খান কিংবা ঢালিউডের ডিপজল চৌধুরী এই চুরি কইরা অন্যের জীবনযাপন করার সবচেয়ে মজার অভিজ্ঞতাটা হইল এক পুলিশের পোশাক পইরা চোর থেকে পুলিশ বনে যাওয়া যায় আর নিজেকে নিজে এই বইলা সান্ত্বনা দেওয়া যায় বাবু সারা জীবন এই সূত্রটা না ভুলিস মানুষ মাত্রই কখনো চোর কখনো বাসে পুলিশ হ্যালো ইন্সপেক্টর নাজিমুদ্দৌলা বলছি ভালো 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 শোনো 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 আমি ধরছি বলো আমার পকেটে 20 টাকাও নাই অথচ আমি মালার জন্য মোবাইল পছন্দ করি মোবাইল মার্কেট ঘুইরা ঘুইরা যদিও জানি না মোবাইল কেনার টাকাটা কই থেকে আসবে এইরকম দুঃখে কবিরা নীরব হয়ে যায় আর আমার হয় উল্টা আমি মনে মনে বলি হায় রে মালা তোকে দেখলেই কমে যায় হৃদয়ের জ্বালা অপেক্ষায় আছি তোমাকে করব এমন কাবু প্রেমে পাগল হয়ে সারাদিন শুধু ডাকবা বাবু বাবু বাবু
đeo cho gắt à? Phải không? Lúc nó khắc ở đầu đấy. Qua đi, còn yêu cháu rồi, anh cần em qua đây. Sự hai 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 ra một con đai nữa cần hai này này rồi. Cần đôi chặn đai nữa hai độ xịn đôi chặn. Cần đôi. Rồi sẽ vét cũng bay lên trời mày ở bay lúc thế là có tiền nào 2% bán ra thì này thành các bạn ơi cho tôi một gọi tầm mấy 70 kg và 92 và 20 và 33 bậc không not instance interaction justification đeo ấy anh đi Nguyễn Hoàng Long chụp ảnh với cả Tờ Linh. Tôi có ý này sốt của mình không? Thật không? Làm gì đây nữa? Rồi quá. Gì thôi, chưa. Rồi biết gì chúc cái Tuấn. Tao bữa nay sẵn à, có ở con bão. Bú cái gì cơ? Mày bú cái gì? Tao đâu có ra quân cảnh vậy thậm chí một lúc vui ơi tiêu sao thua mỗi giao lính á từ đầu thắng hết anh cần một quân nhân khác làm một lính quay góc làm việc ấy, quay góc làm việc đây rồi. Đấy, ta quay là đây là cái máy mà bố quay YouTube. Bố quay đây là cái máy tao quay YouTube với cặp màn hình các kiểu giới thiệu hết như quảng cáo. 7/6 chưa đâu. Nguyễn Nga thằng tiếng Anh Nga xong 2 ngày mà. Ta bảo là ở trong ấy rồi ở trong season này quản nó cho mấy quả trứng này không không anh mở trứng nó xong rồi không mở trứng không biết tại sao không mở trứng. Không biết lắp cái gì luôn để thì đồ đây nếu lắp rồi là Tạ Nguyên Vũ một lúc phải chưa không nhớ à vì vậy một lúc nuôi cái xa sự quỷ quỷ đấy. Đấm. Thế được rồi, thôi. Cho thầy bú với. Đau quá. Có lấy cái đéo cho mày không vậy? Anh nhớ biết đánh cái gì nữa đấy. Chán quá nếu biết đánh cái gì. Ôi vui tập hả? Ok mà được lười ơi. Sao ra ngoài đánh nhìn mày đi phải thật giống ngay. Chịch. Cho đánh đi mày thật dừng này, thôi cũng xoay bài. Không được lui. Tao đánh chán quá, người ta đây mới đánh cái gì, giờ ra con muốn tiền đánh con đấy mà. Giờ tao đợi, tao cứ nháp môi xong rồi tao con gì đánh con đấy, đánh cái bài đấy. Đây, quan của bài rồi đánh cái ấy luôn. Tượng kinh ấy, nhưng mà cút. Là cuối là lỗi huy hiệu thật dừng không. Quá, để chơi rồi lốc bằng một thứ. Nhưng mà ngôn ngữ không phải tiếng Việt. Mình đang nói cả về linh vật chớ trừ chân lý, thực ra là đang nói ví dụ lốc mày không biết thôi. Còn không. Mỗi cái mũ của Thủy yếu đéo chịu. Rồi được 2 chết. Cái thằng này quen nhỉ, chắc trước đây. Phải không? Bố là con nuôi. Phải không? Kinh vậy chào. Thật ra thần dừng để xây bài ấy. À. Chuẩn không? Chỉ nã. Đây không chỉ nã đâu à. Đi tù mày. Đi tù. Mày đi tù. Mày chơi. Nam mày đi tụi. Mới là ông anh ấy à? Quỷ nhỉ? Ông ấy thích gây chuyện không? Ime thằng Loan à? Ime thằng Loan à? Chuẩn đấy. Rồi. Chết quanh à? Để cho nó. Găm mình đầy găm mày em. Phan tí đầy găm rồi đâu. Đéo. Mèo rồi. Chỉ bớt một lần mà nhiều găm ấy. Chỉ bớt nhiều găm